Happy New Year, YouTube. What's up? My name is Ellie, and I'm a non binary individual, for the lack of a better term, as I always say. Yes, if you're new to the channel, if this is your first time watching, um, I'm transitioning from female to something more approximating male. Might end up just somewhere in the middle, happy with who I am. So, I'm making this channel to document my journey on testosterone and perhaps other things that are to come. And yeah, I've been on it for over 2 years now. I keep forgetting the date I started, but it doesn't really matter because unlike other folk who just count the months because their dosage is very steady, mine has been an up and down road, but mostly a slow incline. So looking at me, you will not get a good concept of what one looks like after 2 years of testosterone. So, if you just want to go ahead and take a full dose, please don't try to guesstimate based on me what you're going to end up like. Okay, so first off, it's an update. I think my voice is still going down quite a lot. And then I listened to a couple of old videos and I was like, oh my god, I used to speak like a girl and I don't really anymore. I mean, I sound anywhere between a young man and a smoky lady. I don't know. I like it. I quite like it. I sound like myself, or at least more like myself. And then yeah, I've been getting a lot more hair on everywhere that can get hair. So we haven't done this in a while. So check it out. These are now my forearms. Like the hairs, they used to be so separate that they wouldn't touch each other. And now I have like this little coat thingy that's going on. I mean, if that's something that you're not into, take it into consideration that what's in your jeans is the thing that's gonna be in your hands. Okay, let's just see that it is recording. Yep, it's recording. Anyways, what else did I get? I got a lot of fuzz. Check it out. I don't know if you guys can see, if you got good enough light, but this jawline, I just recently shaved down here. See? And then I'm getting really like a very full jawline right from the get-go, which I guess it's nice. And a mustache. And I think my eyebrows are filling up again. Um, I kind of like having this little bit of mustache and beard coming in because I think the scruff really gives my face a good contour. And it does help you pass, I suppose, if I pass, when I pass, should I ever strictly want to pass. And it's something that I thought I was gonna be super not cool with. But then, as I always say, it grows on you. Alright, what else we do around here? Appetite. I don't know if that's changed. Sweat. It's winter. I don't sweat a lot. Sleep, energy. I feel like it's much more dependent on other things. Do I eat well? Do I go to bed at a regular hour? Do I drink too much coffee? Do I take like the medication for studying, the Ritalin, that shit they give me because I have ADHD and I take that to study. So that's a pretty direct influence on the sleep. I don't know about tea. Emotionally, I've had a rough 2 months. I think I wasn't recording a lot of videos and I wasn't talking about it because it's my private life and I don't think it belongs online. So I don't know if testosterone does anything to make it worse or better, but I definitely had a couple of really rough months there. I don't want to make anybody worried. The point of the issue is my wife and I are splitting up and we are going our separate ways, and that's the only thing I'm going to say about that online. And the only reason I'm saying that online is because she at a certain point had committed to making a video about what it's like to be the wife of someone who is going through such a gender transition. And because she won't be making it with me, you guys need to know because you asked that. Please don't comment on my personal life. She's her own person, I'm my own person. We had the time we had together, and I hope each of us has a good life coming afterwards. All right. I really wanted to tell you about my doctor's visit in Israel. So I went to the doctor in Israel while I was visiting there. I am currently living in Barcelona, Spain. And my doctor took my blood test. It turns out my testosterone on this dosage is pretty average cis male levels, which is hilarious because the last time I tested on this dosage, it was half. So you really should be on it, kind of like every now and then take your blood test just to see your blood levels, because apparently there's more variables in this equation than just how much you take. So while I am on a steady dosage of 50 milligrams and have been on it, I think for like 4 or 5 months now, I should really check back on the videos, maybe even more. Then my levels should have stayed the same, but strangely enough, while last time, okay, imagine the range goes from 0 to 16 or something. Women are between 1.2 and like 3.8 or something. These are guesstimates. And the units, I'm not even saying the units, so you don't write them down and make some kind of silly calculation based on it. But let's just imagine a diagram where it goes from 1 to 16 and the women are like between female. When I say women, I mean female. Female individuals are between 1.2 and 3 point something. And then there's this whole no man's land until something like 6. So between 3 and 6 is where I'd originally spend a lot of time. And then when I upped my dosage, I started at the 6. And even though the doses had not changed, I bumped up to a 14. And I remind you that I used to be here, and now I'm here. And the end of the scale is like here at the 16. So while I had wanted to be in the androgynous range for a lot of time, apparently that's possible, even if only for a short moment, while you're on a full dose. Also, one more thing that I wanted to address is I'm going to start looking to get testosterone here in Spain. I've been told it's fairly easy, and I've been told that by the very nice social worker at the LGBT plus center here in Barcelona, where I've scheduled an appointment. She was extremely helpful. It took all of 15 minutes. She explained to me how to access trans healthcare through the public system. I went and did that the day afterwards, and I'm now at liberty to schedule an appointment with a doctor who would refer me to a specialist. It is right now Christmas around here, Navidad, Feliz Navidad, and I'd imagine things will take a while because Spain, but I should get on that as quickly as possible. When I do access healthcare through Spain, I wonder if they're going to give me the possibility of continuing on gel, because I actually quite like gel. First of all, because it's a conscious choice that you make every day. So you always have the choice to tell yourself, no, that's enough. I'm done. I'm good. I'm done. I'm going back to the titty land. I mean, you don't have to have titties for that, but I'm going back to estrogen. So I like that, because I had a lot of moments where I was like, I always want to be able to go back. I always want to be able to go back, even if it's just in my head. And I never actually did that. I still feel better. And the second thing is, I've been told that shots of testosterone will take you up and down, you know? I always see those memes where people are like, my growing hunger 2 hours after I took a shot, or my incredible urge to masturbate 2 hours after I did a shot. And I'm like, yeah, no, I'm good. I'm good. I'm not trying to eat the entire refrigerator or you know, spend half a day on Pornhub. So I really like the stable, slow, like steady rhythm that I get with the gel. Also, I'm really afraid of hair loss, and hair loss is definitely something that comes with more testosterone. So I don't know the exact equation, like if it's a linear or if it shoot up at a certain point, or if it just, you can go, and then bam, all of a sudden you lose all of it. But I do know that if you have lower testosterone, you're less likely to lose your hair. So whatever kind of equation is driving this, I really want to start finding out, because so far with a full dosage, I'm not noticing a lot of thinning of my hair. There's not a lot of I can run my hand through my hair pretty forcefully and come out with nothing. And I've been looking at pictures, my hairline has not receded so far, and it's been 2 years. And I really want to chalk that down to very low testosterone levels, because looking at my family, the men are big, bald, completely bald, and very hairy with a very full beard. Because we look like something that rode in on a horse from Poland with something that rode out of the snow. And I'm not saying that with a lot of pride, because that's just the way my family is genetically. I might even get a red beard because somebody in the family was named Rotbart, which means red beard in German. So, yeah, even though I might end up looking like a Cossack according to my genes, I'm not rushing to get there in any shape or form. So, I'd rather not take a risk with shots. They could just drive you up and down and sort of maybe hit that point where you start to lose your hair, or maybe accelerate that process. And I really would prefer to stay on gel. However, I am very enticed by the option of having changes happen a little bit faster, because at this point, I'm just stoked for any changes. It's something to consider. I'll see my options when I get treatment here. I'll let you guys know what's going on. Okay, so another thing I've decided is I'm gonna have top surgery. And in the aftermath of a divorce, you can see how you can make bigger decisions for your life and kind of feel okay with yourself, because you're already rethinking so many things about where you're gonna live and how you're gonna work and who you're gonna be and who you're gonna be with. That when you're considering these big things, anyways, it's kind of easier to consider bigger changes. Like, two things I've really wanted to do for a while was get a top surgery and get a tattoo. So I'm gonna start with the tattoo. I'm gonna get it with my best friend. We're probably gonna do something around the arm. But all I mean to say is, sometimes it takes a good shake for you to understand what you really want. And I've kind of been thinking about this for long enough, I think. So I don't know when and where I will be able to do top surgery, if I can have it funded, if I can have it supported in any other way. But I am going to find out, and I'm probably going to do it. Giving myself 2 years to do it, because knowing me, it might take 5 if I don't just set a deadline. But by 2022, I want to wake up with a flat chest. I want to take my shirt off and have no tits before I'm 40. Okay, yeah, so that's been going on. Let me show you guys what I'm working with right now. Oh, shirt off time. I'm not wearing that purple binder anymore. It's kind of loose here, and it's driving me mad, and I wore it so much. I'm just gonna get a new one from GC2B. I love this binder, but there's nothing like love to really crush something down to a fine dust. Anyways, let's do some flexes. So yeah, I've been training, but not super regularly at the circus gym. And that's unfortunate. It's mostly due to logistics and money and time. But I would prefer to train more, and I'll try to train more. I have noticed that I have a lot more strength, but I don't see a real change. I gotta be honest. Maybe I gotta do one of those before and after things to see some change. Anyways, oh yeah. Okay, I want to do some responses now, so I'm gonna just cut this video so that if you want to just see the responses, you can jump right next to the response video and not make this thing like 30 minutes long because I ramble. All right, see you in the next one.